Can you guys hear me now? Dang. Let me do it again. Ah, that's Saudi. Thank you. All right, let's start this over again. We're going to act like that didn't happen, okay? Y'all ready? Welcome, Raiders. Woo, 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 woo. So, I wanted to use the echo because I'm just funny like that. I actually muted the mic, so that's what happened. So, hey y'all, thank you, Smooth Cave, for that raid. So I wanted to do something different. I want y'all to let me know what background I should use. All right, so vote in the poll because it's about to be over. So the first one is this one, purple flowers, purple with the chat box, the cozy scene. This drawing's clean. I never used this one before. Should I use the roses? I don't think I want to use that one. Or the chakras. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. By the way, DJ Malg's made all of these scenes. So if y'all want a scene made, I'm just saying. He didn't tell me to do this, but y'all can hit him up, okay? And just pay him like $1,000 or something. I don't know. Oh shit, we got a hype train. Who started the hype train? Y'all come in here. I'm all muted. I didn't even see the biddies being thrown. I am tripping, y'all. Listen, I'm tired, okay? I had twins last month. We are in here and we are tired. We're getting our ass kicked, okay? We tired, boss. Thank you, Retro, for the biddies. Thank you, City John, for the re-up. Hold up. Let me scroll up here. Let me scroll up. Who did I miss? Wow, confetti. I love it. I love the confetti. Chicken Seconds, welcome in. Wavy Y, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Juice, of course. Peace Juice. Best Lady, City John, my John. Who else? Oh, thank you, Wavy, for the subby. Thank you, Smooth Case, for the subby. Retro with the biddies. What else we got? I'm trying to go through this. You're driving. Okay, drive safe. Thank you on the congrats, chicken seconds. Yo, okay. I'm all over the place. This is so crazy. So nobody voted in the poll. I'm gonna just leave it on this background then, okay? I was trying to do something different, but it's all good. Did I miss anybody? Anybody that's lurking out there? Peace, y'all. I'm Love K Monet, and this is a Retro Gang New Year's Eve raid train. Happy to be here. Happy to be on the raid. It's been a while since I've actually streamed, so yeah. At first, I said I couldn't do it, and then we figured it out because, like I said, we just had twins last month, and we tired, okay? And you never know what's gonna happen with twins. It's like you put one down to sleep, and then the next one is up, or vice versa, or it wakes the other one up, and it's just crazy. So I'm happy to be here. I'm glad I could do it. You can't find the poll. I think that's because there's a hype train. But do you guys like this? All right, so if you like this one, purple, you can put purple in the chat. If you like the cozy John, you can put cozy in the chat. Or roses. Or chakras. Yeah, I always use this one because it's so beautiful. I just love it. Slide the hype train to the left for the poll. How do I slide it? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Okay. It's all good. I appreciate y'all. So yeah. I'm here. My solar return is on Monday, so I figured I kind of like get on too because it's like a celebration, I guess. I don't know. We don't really celebrate birthdays. Solar return is a birthday. We call it solar return because it's a time when the sun goes back to the same place it was when I was birthed, which was January 2nd. And yesterday, DJ Malk G surprised me with a party. I'm going to call it a party because it was an online party. It was popping, y'all. Who was there? I think all you were there. That thing was popping. I really was surprised. And it's funny because like we do tell each other everything, and like he said, I'm like inspector, detective. My spider senses was tingling one night. I'm like, why is he so nervous? What's going on? But I was so distracted, I didn't even get into it. And then he told the story where he said that he was actually editing the scene for the surprise, and I had came out there, so that's what that was. But yeah, it was great yesterday. City John dropped the emote in there, so man, I never really thought that I would have an online party, but it was popping. There was a lot of people in there. It was great. Like I was cheesing the whole time. So, um, all I really want is some tacos. That's it. I just want some tacos. I like tacos. I put a taco emote in there. It didn't show up right, but if y'all want to drop the taco emote, feel free. And if y'all want to send me some money for some tacos, my Cash App is on the screen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Tacos are life. Jackfruit tacos to be exact. So, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? What are y'all up to? Man, y'all already know I'm about to get into the astrology talk because that's what we do. Mercury retrograde just started, I believe, on the 28th. The 28th, Mercury retrograde. And for those that aren't aware what that is, Mercury is the planet of communication. It's also short distance travel. And when it goes retrograde, it appears to be moving backwards. And it can cause delays in a lot of different ways. It could cause miscommunications. It can cause malfunctioning with electronics, vehicles, things of that nature. So that started on the 28th and it's going until January 18th. So, I know before I really knew what it was about. Thank y'all for that hype train. I appreciate y'all. Before I knew about Mercury retrograde and what it was about, it was always like, oh my gosh, it's about to be Mercury retrograde. This sucks. But really, it's all about what you do with that energy and how you use it. Just because they say it can have miscommunication doesn't mean you have to go around being paranoid or anything like that. You just get prepared. If there's miscommunication, you know how to handle it, or you just make sure you're taking your time. You're being more mindful about what you're saying and how you're saying it. That's all. None of this energy has to be scary or anything like that. All you got to do is just do your best to take your time. That's all it's about. Take your time. Almost New Year's here. Where are you, Chicken Seconds? Are you in Canada? I don't know why I think you're in Canada. But yeah, so Mercury retrograde just started. We're still in the Mars Gemini retrograde. Listen, the Mars retrograde is actually, from what I've read, is more intense than the Mercury retrograde, and I think it's more revealing, I guess you can say, because a lot of things can come up from the past to do with siblings and stuff like that, and that ends on January 11th, and it's a feisty energy too. Oh, you're in London. Wow, shout out to London. There's DJ Malk G's my mod. Everybody say what up though to DJ Malk G's. Yo, do y'all like my eyebrows? He did my eyebrows, y'all. DJ Malk G. Oh my gosh, I love the echo. Yes. I know he's laughing at me right now. What you mean what, best lady? Yeah, so I wasn't able to catch everybody's raid. Like I said, just had twins. Got a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old. So listen, I'm like an octopus moving all around. And I decided to run to the store to the last minute. So I missed a lot of people. I did catch 2 people. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Yes, best lady, he did my eyebrows. He used to cut hair, so he knows how to do eyebrows. When I was pregnant, he helped me shave my special place. I'm just saying. He got skills, y'all. He got skills besides DJing. So, why you Magooby? Why you Magooby? It's love. It's love. It's all love. It's all love. But how y'all feeling? I didn't see anybody say how they're feeling. How y'all feeling right now? What are you guys doing? Do you guys have plans for New Year's Eve? We don't celebrate. We're just here. We're just around. We just around. That's all. Oh, you. The echo is the best, yo. I'm about to say I miss it. I wish I could use that all the time. It's so much fun. I love it. Magoo is a cool dude. He's cool. He's a cool cornball, you know. Not much bars. But is anybody out there drinking right now? Y'all eating? What y'all doing? I was just eating some of these. I got these from Sprouts. They're so good. You guys want to hear me crunch them? Where's Raz at? Raz. I love the crunch, yo. That's why I like tacos, yo. That crunch. It's just something about a crunch. Tell me that you like a crunch. You don't have to lie, Craig. Dang, I'm getting magooted. I'm getting pottered. Why are you pottering me? Yo, the crunch is the best. Listen, I want to do ASMR. I've been talking about that for a while, but y'all just wait. I'm going to get on here one day and I'm going to be crunching and you're going to love it. Cauliflower pretzels? I never had those. So you're in UK Chicken Seconds. I'm sorry. Did you say what time it was? Because if you did, I missed it. But yeah, so where's City John? City John, you in here? City John, City John. City John always looks out with the raids. She be talking to Retro about putting me on raids and stuff like that, and I appreciate that. And like I said, it's been a minute since I've been on, so it's nice to be here. And I never really think about what I'm going to talk about. I just kind of let it flow. So, okay, there you are, City John. So, City John and I were talking about astrocartography. Has anyone heard of astrocartography? It's 11:15. Oh, it's 11:15 and you're here with me. Thank you. That's so sweet. Does anybody know what astrocartography is? Anybody? Bueller? So, with astrology is the study of your birth chart, which is a screenshot of the sky at your time of birth. So, at your time of birth, all the planets were in a specific place in the sky. They were in a specific sign as well in a house. And astrocartography shows where those planets and those energies cross. It's a map of the whole world and where you can the energy and how the energy is where you live. So no, astrocartography. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Astrocartography. I think I spelled that right. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like, because this is a something that I recently got into and I've been doing some research about it. I had learned about it a while ago, and I just started researching it again because it's really interesting. Like, there's so many tools out here for us to get the most out of life, and this is one of them. So let me show y'all. I'm gonna share my screen. So this is my astrocartography map. I know it looks crazy. When I first saw it, I was like, what the heck is going on? So, as you know, we are here in the United States. Well, some of us, except Chicken Second. She's over there in UK. So this little red dot shows where I was birthed, and it shows what planets are interacting in that particular area at the time of my birth. So the moon and Neptune are crossing in this particular area. So when you study the energy of these planets and you study how they affect you, when you look at this map, it shows you the energy in that particular area. So for example, this moon line right here, the moon represents your emotions, your mother, your subconscious. It's your hidden feelings, how you react in situations, and also, I said the subconscious. So if I click on this, it'll give me a little description over here on the right of the energy and how it's influenced in that particular area. So, excuse me. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but the moon is symbolized by a semicircle, which represents the soul and the emotions of the individual. Now, part of the reason the moon is lined up here is because this is where I was birthed, and that's just so happens where it was. Its round form reminds one of harbor, which offers shelter and protection. At the same time, this also represents the sign of the waxing moon, which reinforces the great force and changeability of this cosmic principle. This symbol can also be seen as a type of hollow mirror, which collects the sunlight and sends it back to Earth. So it just tells me about the moon and what that means. And then I can also look up the energies, like the positive, I'm going to say positive and negative energies in that area. So one of the most challenging areas to live on is the Saturn line, because Saturn is about restrictions. It's about order. And when you live on a Saturn line, that's where you meet your most challenges. I'm actually on a Saturn line now, and it's actually recommended to not live on a Saturn line because you're going to meet so many difficulties, because that's really what Saturn's about. Saturn's about kicking your butt and making you get your ish together, okay? So all these lines, pretty much, you study each planet, you understand the energy and how they affect you, and then you decide where you want to live. So let me just scroll over here, because for some reason, most Black people want to be in Africa, right? I'm one of those people in the past that's like, oh, I got to go to Africa because that's my roots. That's where I'm from. But just look at all these lines, all these different lines, energies, and planets crossing. That is a lot of energy to deal with. So when I'm looking at this map, it's like, maybe that's not where I want to be, because that's a lot of energy. And up here, this is like Russia. Like, I would never, ever want to go to Russia in the first place. But look at this. Look at that. That's every planet, every sign right there. That just looks like chaos. So this map really lets you choose where you want to live. Like, if you want to live on, if you want to live somewhere that's going to bring you love, your Venus line, you want to look at your Venus line, love, beauty, that balance that and harmony that you want. That's where it is. Your Venus line, Jupiter's about expansion. You can live in your Jupiter line. That will help you get more attention if you're doing business. Somebody got zapped. Oh, Dragon. I missed it. Thanks to my mod. Thanks, mod. Malk G's. DJ Malk G's. So yeah, when you're looking at this map, it shows you pretty much the energy of the whole world. So if you want to live somewhere where, let's say you want to start a business and you want to be really focused, you have to choose the right space and place for you to live. So beyond astrology, studying your chart and your own energy, you want to study the energy in areas that you live in. So for me, growing up in Pennsylvania, I did face a lot of emotional battles. And part of the reason is because my moon, as you saw, my moon line is right over where I was birthed. And what does the moon represent? It's emotions. It's the mother. It's the subconscious. It's the things that are hidden. Here's where I was birthed, and here's my moon line. It's right there. It's right there. So me understanding this now and understanding that when you want to get the best out of life, you have to look at everything. You have to look at your birth chart. You have to understand biology, the food that you're eating. You have to understand where you live. Like, there's a lot to take into account, and it's a lot to study. And I'm just thankful I'm coming across this stuff. So let me look at these comments. Peace, Tiffy. How you doing? I'm over here running my mouth, so I wasn't even looking at the chat. It would be Yeah, so if you want to look at your chart, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. It's called astro.com. And you can actually get your birth chart on here as well. I use tarot because that's just been the best one for me. Do not use cafe astrology because just don't do it. Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to send you guys this link, astro.com. I can't send you the exact link because it's going to send my astrocartography, and I don't want y'all to use that. Okay. So astro.com, you can go on there, enter your birth information, all that stuff will pop up. If you're feeling really confused, you can go on YouTube to kind of figure it out, or you can message me and I can guide you. I don't know everything about it yet. I'm still studying it, but it's just something that I learned that I found was super interesting and I wanted to share it. So, oh, no problem, Chicken Seconds. I like to share whatever I learned. So another thing is human design. Me and DJ Malk G's talked about this before, about whether or not you're a generator, a projector. What else is there? A manifester, a generating manifester, or a reflector. It's all these different kinds. And City John actually brought it back to my attention recently. And I looked mine up and I found that I was actually a generator. And just some more details of me and, parts of me and what I'm here to do. And really, it all comes down to self-love. It all comes down to self-love, understanding who I am, and sharing what I'm learning, which is really, really important. When we learn something, especially something that really helps us, it's our duty to share that with others. We can't hold on to things and try to hide it like, oh, I'm going to figure out how to do these things and I'm not going to tell anyone. I just want to live great. Like, we're here to share. If you're not sharing what you're learning while you're here, it's like, what are you doing? So astrocartography, astrology, studying your birth chart, human design, numerology. It's a lot. It's so much. But I personally would say start with your birth chart, because that is the map of you. And once you understand that and you move on to other things, then you'll understand those better. Just like with the human design. Human design, they pull from astrology, the Kabbalah. I forget the words, something in China. I don't remember. But they pull from different areas, in quantum physics. They pull from different areas to create the human design chart. So when I was reading my human design chart, I'm like, oh, okay, that's my Libra moon right there. That's what that is. I understand how it's all connecting now. So when you start studying yourself and understanding yourself, everything else becomes way more clear, especially other people. Learning human design has changed my life, yo. Yeah. It's I'm just like on the edge of it, but it's like, it's crazy. When I was reading it, I was like, what? That's really me. Like, that's really me. And one of the things it said was, I forget how it said it. Let me see. I have it pulled up here. I have so many tabs open. So as a generator, I am the life force. I'm here to lift the energy of the world. So when you think about a generator, you're thinking about, all right, the lights go out, you have a generator, and it helps you get power, right? That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give people the energy to do what they need to do. But generators need to be recharged too. And that's something that I'm learning continuously, is like, you got to recharge yourself. It tells you how you respond, the way you make decisions. Mine is listening to my gut, the sacral chakra. So if I feel something in my gut, I can't ignore it. And a lot of times I have, because the head will be like, no, that's not right. But I'll feel it and I'll be like, do I really feel that? Like questioning myself. So that was helpful. It tells you your digestion, like the best time and way for you to eat. For me, it's daytime eating. It said direct light. It actually said it's more beneficial for me to eat outside in the sun. And I thought that was interesting because I love being outside. And we used to go to the park when it was more warm and we would eat out there. And it was just, I just love it. And I never really thought about why. But I mean, it's clear, like, that's meant for me. And also, being out in nature just is healing. You know, earthing and grounding, being in the grass is so beneficial to our body in so many ways. It tells you about your strongest sense. Mine is taste, which is quite obvious. I like crunching. That's a sound, but still, I like to eat. And then it tells you the environment that's best for you. Mine is caves, not literally in a cave, but it's a place where you can choose who you're around, such as your home or social settings that you have some control over. So, thinking about that, that really makes me think about my Libra moon, because with the Libra energy, it's very selective. It's very friendly, but it needs that time at home, you know? So it's like, I go out when I go out. I want to be social when I want to be social, but I want to be in my home. And what else did I miss? I missed something. There's something called a profile, and it gives you two numbers. I'm still working on that. My profile is a 335, the life experimenter. And now I'm seeing I actually looked up the wrong number because I was looking up 46. So yeah, I need to do that again. What are you working on? Juice. What are you doing, Juice? What's yours again? Yours is projector, Milk. As a projector, the seer. So projector is people who can see a better, more efficient or upgraded approach to a specific thing and are here to share that with others. So that's a leader vibe right there, a projector. When you're projecting and you can see things in a better, more efficient way, I mean, that's amazing. And for Mount G's to be a projector, I can relate that to his Pluto energy in his chart, because his Pluto energy is very transformative. When you're around him, you're going to feel some type of transformation, whether you want to or not. The energy is very strong, and it matches. Like, and that's another thing. When you start reading this stuff, you're like, yo, this really matches with me and who I am. It's just you have to be willing to accept that. You have to be willing to accept that you're seeing this information and you have to take it and learn it and understand it. And once you start learning it, you can't unlearn it. So my advice, once you start learning something, just take your time. Don't go crazy with it like I did, because you'll get tested. Once you learn something new, you're going to get tested. There's going to be tests thrown at you to see if you are going to apply what you learned, right? So me understanding that I'm a generator and I'm here to give people life, to give people energy, which is something I always knew. I just didn't know where it was coming from. But to know that, but also understanding that generators need to be recharged too. So I was actually reading something and it was saying that I'm supposed to burn myself out doing things that I love doing. If I'm doing stuff that I don't want to do, then it's a whole different situation. My energy is going to be completely different. So I knew that as well. But again, seeing it in there is like, wow, it's confirmation. And it's also better understanding, because then I can see where exactly it's coming from. That's also in my Mars. My Mars is in Scorpio. And with Mars in Scorpio, that energy is also very active, very powerful, and very strong, and can have the tendency to overdo it. So there needs to be a recharge all the time. And that's just what it is. So has anybody out there been reading their chart or studying their chart or interested in learning more about their chart, their birth chart, which is your sun sign, your Mercury, your Venus, your Mars, all the planets where they were located at your time of birth? We've done some readings on DJ Mount Jesus page, and it's been a minute, but we're still here and we're still open to doing readings and sharing that information. So if you're interested in it, make sure that you hit us up to get a reading. And also, if you just have questions, that's what we're here for. Again, whatever you know, whatever you learn, you got to share. And I can only speak for myself. When I learn something and I'm really understanding it, that's when I teach it. I can teach about it, and I can connect to. I can use experiences of my past and even now, and incorporate all that together. I'll never talk about something when I don't know about it. I do my research, and I read and I listen to YouTube videos and all that stuff, because I want to come correct every time. City John said, for the generator, burning out doing things we don't love leads to frustration. When we are into what we are doing, we get satisfaction. Facts. Yes. And I feel that a lot. I feel there's moments where I'm like, I have this energy I have to get out. And then I can take that generator information and I can look at my birth chart and see, what do I need as a Mars in Scorpio? As Mars and Scorpio, what do I need that will help me burn out and release that energy? And one of the things is sex. I'm just gonna be real, because Mars is about action. It's about your sex drive. It's about how you go about things. And Mars is a more aggressive planet. And then you put the Scorpio in there. That's one way that particular energy can get out. And that's not for everyone. Like a Mars and Aries would be another example of getting that energy out. But again, you would have to take into account the whole chart. Tiffy B says, my current experience with all the new people they're bringing in at work, I'm trying to bring some kind of positive vibe to 2023, but a new job is definitely on the horizon. So yeah, okay. I was trying to see the chat, rereading City John's comment. Okay. Yeah, so that's true. Like when there's different people around and it's constant, energy's constantly changing, it's like we have to adapt to that. And from what I've seen with you, Tiffy, like you always seem positive, so I know that you can do that. You don't have to try to do anything. You just keep doing that. No matter how anybody's acting around you, you just keep on that same path. And you saying that is like you're gonna get tested, because you're saying that's what you want. And the universe is saying, yes, you could have that. That's what you want. Okay. Now show me how bad you want that. Show me that you're really about that life. Show me that you really can do what you say you're going to do. So it's always going to be a test in everything. I see you, Smooth Cave. It's always a test in everything that we do. And that's just something that I continuously remind myself, because I have days where I'm like, what? Why is this so chaotic? And it could also be what I'm eating. If I'm eating something that I shouldn't be eating or too much of it, it shows in my day, through my children especially, because they can feel me. And I mean, we were connected. They were in my womb for 9+ months. So I can feel all of their energy, and sometimes I can get frustrated, but then I have to come back to myself and be like, okay, what did you do? What did you eat? What were you thinking? What were you reading? What were you looking at? You have to analyze everything that you're doing to understand what is going on currently in front of you. Tiffy B said, as of lately, it's just been a revolving door. Like the test is happening as we speak, and it's a challenge to my demeanor, and it's bringing out an old side of my Tiffy that I'm just not comfortable with anymore. Well, that old side is coming out because it's a test for you. Are you going to be stuck in your old ways, or are you going to push forward and do things in a new way? Like I tell some of my day ones on my shift, I'm running out of faces to put on. You don't have to put on a bunch of faces. You be true to yourself. You know what you need to do when you go into that job. All right, I need to clock in. I need to get this, and this done. Keep it brief with those people. Somebody say something to you, give them a few words and keep it moving. We have to maneuver through these energies because it's easy to get caught up in it. Oh, this person's looking at me this kind of way. Oh, they're using this kind of tone when they're talking to me. We don't got to really play into that. We can just ignore it because at the end of the day, you don't have to be around them all the time. Yeah, boundaries. Like DJ Max said, boundaries. You have to create boundaries with people. If you know there's a specific person at your job that really just irks your nerves, you know you're going to have to handle them in a certain kind of way in order for you to not fall to what they're doing. Supervisors are getting pass downs on a sticky note, and I check out till it's time to go. You know, you said a new job's on the horizon, so that'd be your focus right there. Don't focus on how these people are acting because more than likely they're doing these things to show you why you don't need to be there. So instead of you adjusting and going back to your old ways to satisfy the needs of that energy, you got to keep vibing high, right? Because if you go back to the old ways, then you're giving your power away, and that means you're being defeated and you're being depleted, and that's not what you want. You just said a new job is on the horizon, so keep that vibe high. You know, I completely understand what it's like to be working with people that you just don't want to be around them, but like you work with them, you know. You gotta keep it moving. Do what you need to do, keep it brief, and remember you're gonna be tested. Going back to your old ways, that happens sometimes, but don't stay stuck there. Make sure that you're reminding yourself, like, I'm not gonna be here. And these people are also showing you a part of you because everybody is a reflection. So how others are being around you is a reflection of you and something inside of you. So we can't point the finger and be like, this person's a bad person, they're horrible. We got to look at the person like, okay, they're acting like that. What is this telling me about myself? What is it that I need to do? Because that's really what it is. It's a reflection of you. Even if you're not acting exactly like they are, it's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of the energy that you have. And it's just coming out in that way to get your attention. It's going to be more bold and in your face because it's something that maybe you haven't been seeing or you've been ignoring. And now it's like, okay, I'm going to get your attention. And it's on you whether or not you're going to react in a way that you used to or you're going to, you know, be in that vibe high. So I hope that helps. DJ Mal G says subconscious. Yeah, your subconscious, which is the darkest, deepest part of your mind. The subconscious makes up, what is that, 90% of your brain, Malk? And you don't even know why you're doing what you're doing or why it's happening sometimes because it's your subconscious. Like, this really deep. And everything you've ever experienced is in your subconscious. And it can come up at any point in time. Thank you for that follow. Pal Joey is slick. Did I say that right? Yeah, Pal Joey is slick. Okay. Thank you for that follow. So yeah, peace, Pal Joey. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. To anybody that just tuned in, that's lurking or what have you. This is a Retro Gang New Year's Eve raid train. And I am K Monet, just here, just talking about random things. That's all. You're welcome, Tiffy. Anytime. I don't really go a lot of places, but like when I go to the grocery store, I pick up on people's energies and it can come home with me because I'm so sensitive and I could be sad and I don't even know why. So it's like I have to be more aware of that. And sometimes just like I'm just in the store, I'm getting what I need. I'm ignoring everybody. But then when I get home, I'll feel it. And, you know, I don't know how sensitive you are, but, you know, everyone's feeling everybody's energy. So sometimes you can feel someone being angry and then you want to be angry towards people, but you don't even know why. So it's important to like think about it, you know? Yeah, like Malk said, I went to Sprouts earlier. And when I came back, he's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing. Like, I forgot to get lentils. And I was kind of salty about that. And he's like, no, it's something else. But it really wasn't like consciously, like it wasn't like anything with me. And it probably was somebody at the store because it was a lot of people. You know, it's New Year's Eve. So everybody's out right now trying to get their little snacks and stuff to party later. So it's like being aware of that. And I tend to forget a lot because I be in my own world. And when you're out and you're around people, you have to be more mindful. And for me, it's like I be happy to be outside sometimes because like I'm in the house a lot. We have kids and we have responsibilities and don't always get to go outside. So when I get outside, I be like, yay, I'm outside. And then I'm not really paying attention. So it's tests everywhere. Oh, welcome back, Wavy. Welcome back. Yeah, it's tests everywhere. So it's like if you're gonna go anywhere or be around anyone, it's you always have to be mindful of the tests. 444, the tests. You're always gonna be tested no matter what. That's a part of the journey. The part of the experience is to be tested, to see if you can apply what you've learned, to see if you understand yourself, to see if you're going to love yourself and put yourself first. That's all this is. It's just a test. It's a game. And it's really simple to get caught up in the things that don't matter because that's what we're used to. That's how we've been programmed, right? We've been programmed to just kind of just move along and not question things and just do what you're supposed to do. But it's like, what is life for real for you? What are you here to do? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? That's the question. Put in the chat. Why are you here? Big love, Spooky Cave, big love. Why are you here? Can you tell me why you're here? And I'm asking you why you're here. I'm not asking you why you're here based off of what I just said. I'm saying, like, in your mind, when you hear that question, what is the first thing that you think of why you're here? Like, what are you here to do? Because everyone's going to have a different perception of why they're here. Everyone thinks differently. So I just want to see what you guys, what your perception is of why you're here. Anybody? Anybody? It's a big question, you know. Sometimes it takes a while to even think about it. I remember when the first time I was asked that, I was like, why am I here? C. John said, part of my mission is to raise the collective consciousness. Okay. What, ignore my grammar. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. My eyes are like kind of blurry. Wavy Y said, I'm here to spread love and positivity throughout the atmosphere to provide the world with my gifts to the world. Okay, but before you can spread the love and positivity, and John, before you can raise the collective consciousness, are you practicing self-love? Are you putting yourself first? DJ Malk G said, learn thyself. Facts. Because I used to always say the same thing. I'd be like, I'm here to help other people. And guess what? I learned that was hurting me, like really, really badly, because I was putting all my energy into other people. Again, this comes back to me learning about me being a generator. I was putting out. But it wasn't always with passion. So I was being burnt out and I was being unsatisfied. I was sad. I was depressed. I felt like nobody really loved me or cared about me. I'm like, nobody really cares about me. They just want to be around me. They just want my energy. And it's true. They do just want my energy. And I'm here to give them my energy. But it has to be on the same page. It has to be the right people, the people on my frequency. That's the difference that I learned. That is a big difference. Me thinking I'm supposed to help everyone was my downfall, because everyone isn't going to receive. If you ask me something and I'm teaching you and I'm showing you and you're completely ignoring everything I'm saying, I'm wasting my time. That's not on my frequency. And that's what I was doing. So I had to come to understanding I am here to give my energy away. I am here to help, but only those who want it. City John, daily, I'm being tested right now too in that area. Yes, City John. See, I know with you, because we got a more personal relationship, that you are definitely coming up with that self-love and that understanding, which is super important because we want to help everyone. We forget about ourselves. You can't help anyone until you help yourself. You have to get to some level of understanding yourself. I'm not saying you have to know everything. You have to have all the answers and, 100%. You don't make no mistakes, because that's not realistic. Like, because you're going to be tested, you're going to learn something, it's going to test you, and then you're going to learn something else. You're going to be like, oh, I learned that. But really bringing it all back to yourself, learning yourself, understanding yourself and your energy. That's the most important. I was given too much yes, best lady. I really was. And I was just like, why does nobody love me? It's because I wasn't loving myself. I didn't even know I wasn't loving myself. It's not loving yourself when you're leaving yourself depleted, when you're trying to help everybody else. It's not. People that don't even care if you're okay. You're helping people that don't even care if you're okay. That's a problem. And I remember in my mind in the past saying, like, I care about you more than you care about yourself. I can't do that. That's ridiculous. It just is. That was a major lesson for me and led to frustration. I forgot even what that comment was to. I'm sorry, see, John, I'm talking and you know how it go. Wavy, I feel burnt out at times, especially after work. Like, I give my job my all and I feel like I don't get much in return. A lot of us, Wavy, we're not supposed to be working. And we have been conditioned to think we gotta work and we gotta go to work, gotta do this, gotta make this money and pay these taxes and blah, 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 blah. But you really have, once you start understanding yourself, you'll see what you really are here to do. Some people are here to work. Don't get me wrong. You have your workers, you have your builders, you have your nurturers, you have all that. And if you're feeling burnt out after work, you got to look deeper into why you're feeling burnt out. And why are you giving your job your all? Is it a place that you love being? Because when you give your all, you're supposed to give your all to what you love, right? You're supposed to give your all to things that make you feel good. And if you're giving your all to something that's not making you feel good, you're going to be left burnt out. Wavy, have you ever got a birth chart reading? I don't know if we ever talked about that or not. That was about sharing knowledge with everyone and it not being received. Yeah, City John. Like, even to this day, I might share something and someone will say something and, I'll give my 2 cents, but I'll know that it's not going anywhere. And it's just like, I had to stop over giving information and understanding. If you ask me for something, I'm gonna tell you. But if I get the energy that it's a waste of time, then I have to readjust. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate this, especially today from UK. Excusing myself. Oh, thank you, Chicken Seconds. Thank you for those biddies. Enjoy your New Year's celebration. I appreciate you for coming in. Okay, Wavy. Well, if you're interested in getting a birth chart reading, it really can help you understand deeper of your energy, like how you think, and that's like a major thing, like your Mercury, how you think, how you're processing emotions. It can help you understand your energy on a different level, and you can definitely look at your chart and see where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. Michelle Renee, peace, sis. Thank you for those biddies. I haven't seen you in a minute. Michelle Renee said, I'm here to spread knowledge of self-awareness, truth, and love to those worthy, to leave an unforgettable and unduplicated fingerprint on the universe and those that inhabit it. Yes, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And I know we did a reading for you before, so I know that you was tapping in and trying to find something about yourself, some information. Pink Santana's peace. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I only have 7 minutes, y'all. Like, this time goes by fast. I was thinking about, my birthday is Monday, and I was thinking about streaming on my birthday. So make sure that you put my notifications on. So if I do go live, we can really get into this a little more, because I definitely want to keep talking, but I can't because somebody's after me. So It's been fun as always to talk about things and to share things. I have so much to talk about because I haven't been on in a while. So it's like I just want to talk, but I can't. Um, I most am destined. Sure, I feel like that would help me. Yeah, send me a whisper, Wavy Y, or you can whisper DJ Malk G's. He's on a lot more often than I am, but we were doing astrology readings on his channel, and we can do it whenever. I'll give you more information about that. So whisper one of us, and we can definitely give you more information about that for real. Because no matter who you are, and no matter what anyone says about you, all that matters is what you perceive of yourself. And that's another thing that's really important to remember. What we think about ourselves is our business. What other people think about us is not our business. And other people don't know us, the way that we know ourselves. And to go deeper on that is we don't even know ourselves until we know ourselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there was so much that I couldn't connect. I knew a lot of things. I knew I was sensitive. I know I could feel things, but I actually thought I was crazy. I'm like, I'm crazy. Like, I'm around these people. I feel sad. Why do I feel sad? I'm not even sad. I'm trying to find a reason of why I'm sad, but I couldn't find one. And I didn't know it was because I'm picking up on other people. Like, I'm really sensitive and I can feel people. And I'm confusing myself. Like, I'm sad. Why am I sad? Okay, this happened, that happened. Maybe that's why I'm sad. And it's like, no, it's the people I'm around. So me reading my birth chart, understanding my energy more, helps me be able to see, yes, you are absolutely right. You're feeling other people and you're not sad in that moment. You're feeling somebody else and you need to get away from them, or you need to figure out something, Peace Hood Ninja, you need to figure out something. So looking deeper into your energy is really important. We can help you do that. We can guide you. But it's up to you to take that step. We're always here to share information. But again, me learning and understanding, I can only share but so much. After a certain point, I don't want to do it anymore because it's wasting my time. It's people that continuously ask me the same questions, but they don't want to do the work. And you have to do the work. Nobody can do it for you. And if somebody does it for you, it's not going to be correct anyway because they're not you. You know what I'm saying? They're just a reflection of you. I feel you. That's the other part of the mission, to be who I am and remember who I am. Yes, we're here to remember who I am, who we are, understand ourselves, and be that. No matter what, no matter who we're around, be ourselves. A turn up B-Day stream. Most Def come through and Most Def contact you on your reading. All right, thank you. That's okay. I know it's like a 30-second delay and I talk really fast. So, yeah. But, yeah, so I might get on Monday for my solar return. I'm not really sure yet. All I want to do is eat tacos, because I love tacos. So we'll see what happens. But if I do get on, you will be notified as long as you have my notifications on. I got 4 minutes. We're going over to Nico X Saint. I don't even know if I said that right. Did I say that right? Next, we're going up to Nico X Saint. I know that this is a different type of stream compared to everyone else, and there's a lot of variety from what I've seen. Some of these people I've been in their streams before, so I appreciate y'all sticking around with me. And I know it's New Year's Eve, and it's like you want to be hype and party, but we hear about that knowledge, we hear about that self-love, and we here to get all the goodness for the mental and the spiritual advancement and alignment of ourselves. That's what it is. Your reading gave me clarity and the confirmation I was awaiting to move forward with my life changes and decisions. Thank you so much. Oh, we appreciate you. You're welcome, for real. Like, and see, that's an example right there, doing a reading for someone and giving them confirmation that encourages them to do more and to go deeper. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to excite and stimulate something in your mental. I've learned so much, especially in these past couple of years with DJ Malk G's teaching me what he knows. And it's just like I just continuously am growing and elevating my mental and learning more and more and more. And I just want to share it. but I want to make sure I'm on point and I have everything together. I'm not just going to talk just to talk. I'm going to talk and I'm going to know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to have facts to back it up. You're welcome, City John. Love you too. Thank you for requesting me, or however it happened. Thank you for having me. You too, Retro Juice. I know you out there somewhere. Likewise, soon after my reading with y'all is when I gain the clarity to make the decision to leave the school district. Holy moly! Wow, that's deep. Y'all see what City John said? She said, after my reading with y'all is when I gained the clarity to make the decision to leave the school district. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for the stream. Thank y'all. Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. And anytime I can actually get on, y'all don't hear no babies crying, do you? They chilling right now. Yes. 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, so again, if you have any questions, if you want a reading, my whispers are always open. Only for the good stuff. Only for the good stuff. Let me see if I got a raid. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's messed up. Y'all could just drop the raid messages, I guess. Can someone let me know if Nico is on? Damn, I gotta figure out how to spell this so I don't mess it up. Nico X Saint. Nico X Saint. Nico X Saint. I haven't done this in so long. Oh my gosh. RAID. I'm nervous. He's ready. Okay, he's ready. They're trying to kick my ass. Oh, they're trying to kick your ass quietly, huh? See? They in there quietly kicking ass. Solange and Melange. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the life you're doing. Thank you for having me. See, I need to get on more often because my energy is it be trying to get everything out at one time. All right, so, okay, I got the spelling right. All right, I appreciate y'all. And we're going to go over Nico X Saint. Make sure y'all go in there live and y'all share y'all loving energy. And again, I appreciate y'all. Hit me up if you got any questions, if you want a reading. And yeah, I will check y'all later. All right. Is that the right person? Nico X Saint. Yes, we did it. See you guys later. Echo. Peace, y'all.